Hello. We're here with Mark Kiker, who is the owner of CADmanager.com.
Yep.
Welcome, Mark.
Hi, Karen.
Hi. So, what are some of the challenges your CAD managers are facing?
CAD managers typically it's a middle management kind of function, and so they get pressure from above and pressure from below. Pressure from below is issues that users are coming to them with concerns about how the software works, how can they be more efficient. Pressure from above, which typically come from management, like cost savings and greater productivity. So they're kind of squeezed in the middle. That's kind of the fare that they've bought into as becoming a CAD manager. But typically, the challenges they have right now are because of the economy, the squeeze on costs. They're getting a lot of pressure from the top, but they still have to produce the results on the bottom. So they just get a lot of pressure from both sides.
Okay, so what should CAD managers be focusing on right now?
Well, they really have to focus on, it's a good time to retool because there's kind of a pause in the progression of adoption of software. So it's a good time to do some training. The difficulty with training is that it costs money typically to train. So most of the CAD managers are doing things internally more, so they're training their users internally. But there's still a lot of resources they can tap into on the web and video. There's a lot of tutorials on the web that are video based that they can be able to tap into. So that's a good challenge. So it's that and preparing for the gusto when the economy comes roaring back and the projects start flowing. There's a lot of CAD managers now that are seeing that have seen a dip in the project workflow, but it's coming back now, and as it comes back, they want to put all that technology into place for the future that has been put on hold for the last year or so because of budgetary constraints.
So it's actually a good time. No, it is a good time if you look at the big time as far as the future.
Oh, yeah.
Now train right now.
Yeah, it's a very exciting time.
There's a little lull, so
yeah.
Good,
yes,
good.
It's a good time.
So how do we find out more about CADmanager.com?
CADmanager.com is a website, a blog that I post, so it's CADdmanager.com.
Thank you.
And it's just available to anyone who has web access. And I put advice on there more for how to manage. It's more of the people side of technology rather than which buttons to push. It's more focused on how do you manage things, what should you pay attention to, how do you do a budget, how do you roll out new software, how do you train people, what kind of focus you should have going into the future. And
how do people find out about the different training programs, or which ones seem to be the most popular or useful?
Usually those are tapped into, either provided by Autodesk. There's a lot they get tapped into from Autodesk. There's a lot on the websites that are out there. There's a lot that a reseller, an Autodesk reseller, can provide. There's a lot of free stuff out there that's there, but most CAD managers know the free stuff has a value that's not as grand as if they would have a focused training that they do internally.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us today.
You're welcome.
And thank you.